and we ran into a slight problem. Let me show you. Hey all, and welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. My uncle and I came back down here to finish this chicken coop, and it was too dark for me to, you're good. It was too dark for me to show pictures the other day, so let me show you where we ended up. You can hear my uncle taking some of the cardboard that was left over there. We did finish this except for the ridge line. That's what's left. Let me back this thing up. There we go. That's what's left, along with the windows. Everything else we got taken care of. It looks pretty good, and this is the north side right here, so it looks really good. We're ready to go. On this side, we'll go into the chicken run, and I'm going to cut a hole in one of those panels and put one of those automatic doors in, and then we'll have a nice secure run on this side for them. So that's what's up. I'm hoping it won't take long to put the ridge on and put the windows in, and I've got we brought 2 A-frame ladders this time, which we didn't have on last trip, which would have made things a little bit easier. Anyway, we're taking the cardboard home, so my uncle's working on getting that all gathered up, and I'm going to go help him with that, and then we'll get started on getting this taken care of. Well, that wasn't too bad. We got the vent or the roof line in. We just got to put in little skylights, if you want to call them that. I think they do. You can see the little spots here. They're in. We just got to put in those lights. And once we've put in those lights, the roof will be done. And we got a good rainstorm coming in tomorrow, so I'm glad we came down today to get this taken care of. That and the windows, and that's all that has to be done on the chicken coop. I've got some stuff to go inside. I've got some work to do inside, but I don't have the materials for that, so that'll come later. But I can do that even during the rain if I need to. Okay, so let's read the instructions on these skylights and get to it. All right, so that worked out really well. We had one problem where the plastic came off on the screw on one of the skylights. So I'll probably get some caulking and caulk it. That one right there. But it only gives a little, and it may not actually make a difference. But this is actually where I'm planning to put the roosts, so it may be a difference. I'm not really sure yet. We did get them all in. We're good to go. Only thing left to do inside is put in that window and that window, and then there's slide locks that lock the windows closed. Some of the stuff I brought will go here. I've got a cabinet we're going to put right there. I've got a trash can with feed that I'm going to put here. That way we can still reach the window. We'll get the light in. We can have cross ventilation when we want it. But that will be there. So we're almost done with this. Once this is done, we'll put everything in the truck, get the cardboard put away. And then some of these little bitty trees you see here, I'm going to cut down while we're here, drag them off so then I can later come in with some fencing and fence it. We're still figuring out exactly how that's going to work. We think, yeah, I don't know. We're still figuring out how that's going to work. At the house, we've got a nice secure spot with hardware cloth and 2x4s that's real secure. Then we got a slightly less secure that we can let them out in, and then we'll free range them when we're out here, probably with a 22 in hand, just to keep an eye on them. But they can't free range out here, I don't think. We'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, let's get to those windows. My uncle was peeling the glass, which was done. So that was the beat down last time. My dad was the only one that could manage to get the peeling off of the skylights, but it looked like it was a different type of peeling. So let's get that done. And time is ticking today, but it's only 10:30. We've only been here an hour. So we were just an hour too slow Saturday. All right, so we're hanging the shutters. We decided to go ahead and hang the shutters, and we ran into a slight problem. Let me show you. So when we went to hang these shutters, one, let's see if you can see it there. It's got a nice little warp to the shutter. That's only a minor problem, really, but was supposed to come with screws, and we never found them. We went through all the screws that were left and couldn't. So what we ended up doing, let's see if it'll focus on my hand. It's not wanting to focus. There it is. You know those, you hear people joke about getting, there we go, keeping screws and never using them. Well, I'm using them. I got 6 for each one. It was supposed to only have 4, 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom, but because of that warp, we've put 2 in the middle. And then we didn't put this thing together right. It said front left, front right, back left, back right, and we couldn't really figure out which was the front. Come to find out, I was right, but oh well. No, yeah, there and there. There we go. There were these screw holes right here, and then down there's a 2. Yep. And we didn't get it right.
So this is belonged up there.
Yep. And actually, we had that corner over there, and we moved it because we
made up wrong rules.
No, we goofed up. We goofed up, and I'm not sure what we did. But anyway, so we were just using some screws. We're using some washers, and it's working perfectly, as you can see with the 2 shutters we've already installed. What we ended up doing is it came with some tape, and I cut off the little tar, made little balls, stuck them on the screw holes, and put them up on the thing. It hit all 4 spots, pulled it off, and drilled holes through it. It worked great. So we just got a couple more to put up, and that'll be done. And I think install the windows is next, and that's almost nothing at all. I think that'll be 4 screws a window. All right, let me get back to this. I'm almost to the ground. You can see I still got a little bit more. But this is a metal pole that goes into the ground. You're supposed to drill or drive it into the ground and then drive the cedar post over it. As we were doing it, it was shoving the pipe further into the ground. So I pulled it out, put it in the pipe, and driving the whole wooden plank in. Anyway, there we go. I just needed to take a breather and realized I hadn't said anything. And a neighbor just drove by, trying to probably figure out what we're doing, because no one really knows we live here yet. Got the mailbox ready to install here in just a minute. A couple of screws once we're done. Let me get back to this. All right, it's done. It's in. It's off the road. She can pull over and drop the mail in. And we are good to go. One more project down. Now let's see if I can get a few trees cut down before going home. I've got a little bit of time left. I'm not sure, but my uncle may not come and visit me anymore. So we've got a nice big yard space opened up. We've got to drag a few more trees out. Now some of these trees we're planning to keep here. It's going to give them lots of shade. There's lots of leaf litter in here for them to dig through, and they're going to love that. We are probably going to have, like I said, a real small secure run, and then a more secure or a less secure run that's larger. But this isn't bad. A little more cleanup and dragging stuff out into the woods. And if I don't get off here and go help my uncle, he might disown me. But anyway, good trip. It only was like half an hour, if that long. And so finished a little bit more up and then load up. I did find the key to the trailer and we got it hooked up, and we got all the stuff for a dump run from all the debris from this thing. So we are ready to head home. Just a little bit more to do and we are out of here, and it looks pretty good. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully, well, I don't know if you learned anything. I don't think I taught anything. Just showed you what we were up to. Got the coop finished, got a yard set up, got a mailbox in place. Now we just got to get down here before the end of this week and get some fencing set up so they can have some outside space. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you on the next video.